It has been the most turbulent year in a decade.
Tensions in Thailand have boiled over.
The verdict today sends a very dangerous message.
These were not acts of war. These were war crimes.
It's never been more dangerous to report the news.
Right now, we've had it, and we want to get at least somebody in there to protect these people so that if you've been lucky enough to survive, you should at least have the right to live.
The Clooney Foundation for Justice provides free legal support to victims of human rights abuses all over the world. We now operate in over 40 countries, and our aim is always the same: to provide legal aid in defense of freedom of speech and women's rights.
We believe in a world where human rights are valued.
Our work has led to dozens of journalists being released and thousands of women and girls getting free legal support to challenge violence, discrimination, and forced marriage.
Across the globe, our team is on the ground fighting for justice for women. I am ashamed, as a supporter of the United Nations, that states are failing to prevent or even punish genocide because they find that their own interests get in the way.
We demand justice for survivors of mass atrocities, and far too often, women are the targets of these crimes. In a landmark case, Amal represented Yazidi survivors in the first ever conviction of an ISIS member for genocide.
شكراً للصديقة المحامية أمل كلوني وفريقها الذين يبذلون جهود كبيرة في محاسبة داعش.
The people of Darfur, who I tried to defend for 17 years, they finally get to see one of their attackers in The Hague.
Amal, along with a team of lawyers from the Clooney Foundation, represented dozens of women in the trial.
The core mission of Waging Justice for Women is to promote, protect, and defend the rights of women and girls wherever they are.
In only 3 years, we've provided legal representation in over 1,500 cases across Africa and given free legal advice to more than 5,000 women and girls.
I recently traveled to Malawi with the former First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama, and global philanthropist Melinda Gates to work towards ending child marriage in the region. We want to help to make child marriage history so that every girl can choose the life that she wants.
CFJ has helped us in remote communities. Most of these women don't know about the law, so we're going there to make sure that even they are able to know their rights and they're able to enforce them.
We also support young women in the law through our fellowship program. This year, we selected 10 outstanding lawyers who are on their way to becoming next-generation leaders.
With the support of the Clooney Foundation for Justice, I am forever a wager of justice for women.
In our work, we're not only promoting accountability against those who commit violence or discrimination, we're also trying to protect those who report on it. This is what the Clooney Foundation's Trialwatch program seeks to address. The verdict today sends a very dangerous message in Egypt. It sends a message that journalists can be locked up for simply doing their job, for telling the truth and reporting the news. We expose this injustice by placing trial monitors in courtrooms, identifying sham trials, and representing those who are unfairly imprisoned.
Through our Trialwatch program, dozens of clients have already been acquitted or freed.
The first thing that I found so impressive about George and Amal was the vision that they had to address what is clearly one of the world's pressing problems. When people's freedom is at stake, that the need for justice is the most paramount.
When an international organization like CFJ raised concerns about judicial system and fair trial rights in Thailand, that makes a lot of impact.
This year, we've seen women particularly targeted through the courts. Through our program, we fought for their release.
Trialwatch jugó un papel clave en la decisión del juez. Yo siento que era un triunfo de las mujeres periodistas en este país, ¿no? tan venidas, tan agobiadas, acosadas.
In the age of lawfare, you need lawyers like Amal who understand the legal system, not just of individual countries, but what is available globally.
Without Trialwatch, I don't think I'll be seeing my father today. And I'm telling you that with deep, 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 deep sincerity.
The reality is we fail much more often than we succeed, and for many of the causes we take on, it can be years before we see a clear path to justice, but every time a journalist is freed or a victim gets their day in court, it's a victory. It's a victory for them, their families, and for justice.
The people we work to protect are journalists and freedom fighters from around the world who have sacrificed so much in the pursuit of justice. Their spirit, their courage, and their strength reminds us of who we are at our best. It's not easy, it never has been, but we are fighting for the world we want to leave to our children and to yours, a world at its best. So we choose to wage justice, and we hope that you'll join us to do the same.